You're welcome back here again. My name is Wendy Ologe, and I am the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. What do you know about puberty? If you're not subscribed to my channel, you want to subscribe right away. Trust me, there are lots and lots of resources that you want to get on this very topic. We started a series, and this is the second of the series. Yes! Did I tell you about my book, Walking Your Child Through Puberty? It's currently on pre-order sales. You want to get a copy? Just take a look in the description right here, and you're going to get how to order your copy. This book is available on Amazon and also available in Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. If you're just joining me for the very first time, please just go to the subscription button and hit it. And remember to turn on the notification. You see the bell there? Bam, bam, so that anytime we share a video, you will be there. All right? And you will see it. Let's go straight into the things that we're talking about today. Just a few days ago, we shared on puberty, and we shared on a very interesting conversation between my client and I shared some of the things that you needed to see. If you didn't see that video, please catch replay right here. All right, so today we're talking about what is it about puberty that you need to know as a parent. Puberty is a period where children, boys, girls, undergo process of sexual maturity. So puberty is a good thing. And you know, I've heard a lot of parents say, oh, puberty is coming too early and all that. Oh yes, that's where we are currently, where there are a lot of factors that is, putting strain on puberty and making puberty come earlier than it should. But one of those factors that I want to share with you that is also very interesting is that, do you know that the absence of the father can cause a girl child to enter puberty very early? You didn't know that. You want to get into our course, Walking Your Child Through Puberty. There are a lot of things that were shared in that course that you want to know about. Puberty was awkward enough for you. Remember when you went through puberty? It was an awkward time. All right, and when you were going through it, you needed help. The question you want to ask yourself today is, how can my child be helped? How can my child be helped? Puberty is a time of change for your child, and for you, the parent too. You need to help your child. The question is, how do you help your child? What do you need to do to help your child? Number one, you need to arm yourself with the right information. Not just information, the right one. If you don't teach your child what they need to know, Uncle Google will teach them what they do not need to know. So when you take a look at it, which one is better? Can you arm yourself with this information, or your children just going wild? Remember, the wide world just gives you access into too many things. So your children might not even know how to filter the information that they are getting. Doesn't that worry you? If it does, then you need to begin to think of, how do I arm myself with information? I have seen that many of the times, many parents just go through parenting like, all is well. We don't need to do anything. And even when you tell them, this is what you need to do, they say it is well. I remember a client of mine who had come to me for, different pornography. In fact, during the lockdown, we probably must have had over 100, parents come to us on issues of pornography. I used to say, on a lighter mode, that I wasn't sleeping well during the pandemic. I was working, if there's anything, 24 hours. I've had to wake up very early hours of the morning in Nigeria because I needed to attend to a client who was all the way in Australia. I had to wake up at 1 a.m. I didn't have a choice. So that's what we're talking about. There's a lot happening, and whenever we get into these sessions, it's obvious that these parents didn't know what to do. What to do can actually help you with your child when they get to this point where they're going. Please, knowledge is a prerequisite in raising the 21st century child. Be reassuring. That's number 2. Your children require to be reassured in periods like this. They want to be reassured over and again. How much can you reassure your child? Do you even know what to reassure them about? When you do not have information, you are lost with reassuring. I remember that a boy that we had, sessions with had issues. How did he get into masturbation? Became a chronic thing for him because his mates told him that he had a small penis and he needed to masturbate to make it larger. Of course, the parents were not saying anything. So the information he got from his peers worked better. And when the chips were down, this boy had to get into this mess, and then it became a problem. Now the parents started running helter-skelter. I usually say, if you don't pay a price today, you pay a price tomorrow. Either way, there's a price to pay. What do you prefer? I usually, talk about prevention being a lot more better. We need to learn to prevent these things first before we even get to the point. How do you reassure your child? Learn. You cannot reassure if you even believe in the myths that puberty has. I've heard people say, your face has pimple during puberty because you're not washing them well and all that. There are a lot of myths about puberty. What do you know? We shared about 10 myths about puberty right in that book that we just finished working on, it's just up for pre-order. So you can get a copy. There are lots of myths that you need to debunk. Now, another thing you want to do is you need to role model body acceptance and healthy lifestyle. Body acceptance and healthy lifestyle. Your child needs to begin to learn how to accept who they are. But who can do that if you are not able to even help them understand who they are? Self-esteem, even before your child starts puberty, is very key. So your child's self-esteem is going to reflect when puberty starts. So how much self-esteem are you building in your child? You want to catch our video on building your child's self-esteem right in this channel. Just take a look here and you will see a video. I think that's about 6 episodes of how to build your child's self-esteem. It will help you to be able to get, guides. But most importantly, building your child's self-esteem is about connection. If you connect with your child as much as you should connect, then your child will have the required, enough emotional tank filled. You want to look at self-esteem, even if you are a parent of a toddler, it starts from day one. What are you doing to your child? How are you building the child's esteem? Very important. And healthy lifestyle. This is the time to teach your children how to, make sure that their body is respected. I like the way that one of my pastors put it. He says that if you do not care for your body, then you are actually telling God that you're not good enough to be given that body. So caring for their body starts now. Model healthy lifestyle, exercises, not just sitting. These days what we see are children who just sit in front of the screen, watch the screen all day. That's not healthy. Let your children understand what it means to exercise. Let them understand what it means not to eat junk foods. Let them understand what it means to do a lot of things right, especially when it comes to their health. It's very important. Another thing that you want to look at is respecting your child's needs for more privacy. At this time, your child will need more privacy. Yes, a lot of parents don't want to hear that. But there's something called guided privacy. You want to guide your children on how privacy should be. So you teach them what exactly privacy means. For instance, guarding their body is privacy. Having to share a nude picture means that they have even stepped, boundaries as regards their own privacy code. So privacy is not really about you. It's actually about them. When we share about privacy, parents actually think that we're saying, oh, just leave your children to be on their own. No, we're saying teach your children how private their body, everything about them is, and you will have to start respecting that first. Oh yes, because you're not exempted. Your child is going to learn how to navigate their world from what it is that you show. So it's very important that you are modeling these things and you are also helping them. When a child is in the home and a child tries to dress up without you having to come inside, you say, please open that door, I'm your mother. Those kind of things can actually, devalue what it is that we are trying to say. So it's more about what your child does than what you think, than the control you think that you want to have. So I need you to bring control on the control. If there's anything, I want you to bring control on the control and begin to look at these things differently. Then you need to take practical steps. That's the next one. Take practical steps to support your child through their body changes. Learn what to say per time. Don't say, don't make careless statements. At this stage, your child doesn't want to hear those careless statements. They don't make sense to her, to him or her. Don't try to shame them. Don't try to do things that will bring down their confidence. This is the time to work closely to ensure that this child is supported through this process. It's important that you take practical steps. Don't just assume that you know. Like I said, the book on walking your child through puberty will help you through this whole process. So even if you have a 6-year-old, even if you have a child that is less than 6, prepare yourself. People don't get to war and prepare at war. You actually prepare before you get to war. So when people say, it's so difficult to raise 3-year-olds, it's so terrible twos, difficult 8, terrible teens, there's nothing like that if you're well prepared. I've had the opportunity to parent an adult, a child who is now an adult. And I can tell you for free that once you're prepared, you'll be able to slide through these processes. Then the last one, you must learn to look after your own needs too. You cannot pour from an empty tank. And you can't give what you don't have. If you have had issues, if you've had, issues as regards mental health, whatever, please deal with it. Deal with it. Please, if you're going through some sort of stuff as regards healing, the things that were done to you as a child, please find healing. We have a course in the academy. It's currently starting on the 14th of November, if it hasn't started already. And this course will help you walk through healing. We have a video right here that you want to catch that can help you understand what your ACEs are. Take care of yourself. Seek help. Don't keep things to yourself. Allow help you. The way one of my mentors said, allow help you. Don't just think you know it all. And at the end of the day, you will realize that you actually needed help after all. Now, the fact that you agree that you need help does not mean that you are you're not doing well. In fact, the fact that you seek help means that you have started to actually begin to heal through your process. So seek help today. Don't forget that parenting is about you. So everything we share here that is about the child is actually starts with you. So start with you first. If you want to reach out to us for any issue at all, you can reach out to us. Our number is right in the description, and you can find us anywhere. We have also, urge you to join our community on Facebook. We have a buzzing community. As of today, we're about 54,000 plus members, active, relevant. Just in October, the Facebook head of app, Fijisumu, actually named our community one of the most relevant parenting groups in the world. I didn't say Nigeria, in the world. So you need to be there. You need to find us. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Twitter, you find me, Wendy Ologe. Just put Wendy Ologe anywhere and I pop up. I like the way my pastor puts it. Once you put in my name, and anything that pops up is my name first, and then any other person can come after. When you put Wendy Ologe, you find just me. Any other person that is a Wendy Ologe comes after. So I'm not that difficult to find on the web. So just put Wendy Ologe and you find me. On Instagram, we're on Instagram. Our handle is The Intentional Parents at Gmail, at Instagram, right? So you can follow us, and you can also follow me on my Facebook personal page, where I share a lot about what happens in my own family as well. You might want to take a look. You might want to follow me. You might also want to send me a chat on WhatsApp, and also have an opportunity to view my status, some of the private things that I share that is not just out there. Thank you again for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe right on this channel. I'm sure you got value, and if you did, then you should subscribe and turn on your notification bell. And remember, share this video. Share it with the world so that people will begin to take some kind of awareness. I remember when the whole thing happened in Nigeria, happened in America, Black Lives Matter, again in Nigeria, it was NSAS. One of the things that came to mind was, if we can raise people better, if we can raise people who are emotionally intelligent, then we'll have less to battle with in the world. Stick to it today. Take responsibility. Raise the next better person in the world. Thank you again for joining me. My name is Wendy Ologe. I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. Thank you.